she looks different and it's full. That's cool. It's exciting. One of our subjects for this month was grace. And they don't mean like graceful, they mean like living by grace. And other organizations might have a word that kind of matches what that means. Like the man in the street might say, it's good luck. A Christian might say, God loves me. This organization might say instant manifestation of desire. Transcendental meditation might say supportive nature. And all of those different organizations have their own wording, and that kind of matches what's meant by living by grace. But I feel like it seems like there's a way in the past somewhere, a book that I read that said surprised by grace. I feel like there's an element of surprise. Like this is not something I earned or expected, and it's a delightful surprise. So this past weekend, my daughter and I happened to have an experience that would be exactly that thing about grace. It was her 60th birthday, and one of her friends was giving her birthday party over in Carmel. And so I went over there, and my granddaughter and her fiance and my great-granddaughter and her best friend all came over, and then they picked up Kip and I, and we drove over to a Pebble Beach Club. And I didn't even know that the party was going to be there. It's so beautiful. And it was an absolutely gorgeous day. The ocean was so gorgeous, and sky totally blue and clear. And we were directed to this room that's kind of a long, narrow room with a big, long, narrow table all set up for our party. And one whole wall looks out to the ocean. So the party was very nice, wonderful cook and good company and fun with the gifts. And we visited with each other over the table for maybe 2 hours or something like that. And then afterwards, the woman who gave the party for Kip asked us, would we like to go and follow her and see the project that she was working on. And she is a therapist in that area, and her hobby is building. And so she leads us to this place that's along the ocean and on a hill there. And here is this incredible $20 million, 12,000 square foot downsize house that she's building. It's amazing. All these stone arches and waterfall. You look out the front window, down the hill and across the ocean. Here's this waterfall right in front of you. Big old 3-car garage with arched stone walls. And the front door was some imported thing from France that was really tall and really beautiful. And it was just so exciting to see this, and just exactly the right thing for Kip and me, because our thing is buildings and architecture and interior design, and we never stopped thinking about it. So this was so perfectly right. And again, I feel like that book about Surprised by Grace. And that was just a magical day to be surprised by grace. Oh, the one other thing I wanted to tell you is that I got a view of my concept of wealth. Kip had invited one more person than she was allowed for this birthday party. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh, her poor friend, she has to pay an extra for this plate. But when I saw the $20 million downsize house, and then when you look down the hill, here's her present house that is $23 million, I figured she could afford it.